going on, peoples? What's up? What's up? What's up? We want to welcome you guys back to the next episode of The Tea. Before we actually get in, because this show is completely fully packed. And stacked.
Girl. With no audience for once.
Okay?
Thank you. Not for nothing. I kind of like it that way. No shit.
Hello.
No
until we get on bigger platforms.
Yes.
And we actually have a studio.
Mm-hmm.
Before we get in, I want to send a huge major shout out to Merc B of the tag team. Thank you for your support in the comment that you sent to us. And because you love the all black, we're giving you some more black again.
Yeah.
And of course, the main reason why we wanted to present y'all with this shout out, because it shows how unified we are. And we also talked about being, gay unity and being unified. So we appreciate the support. We're going to continue supporting y'all and promoting y'all show, the tag team. Make sure you guys go look out for them. They come Tag Team Tuesdays. That's when their show comes out every Tuesday. So big ups to Merc B and Q from Tag Team out in Philly. And
we need to get together and maybe do like a collaboration.
Yeah,
I want to you guys that we saw.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think we might need to get in contact with
I think
Merc
that would be an
and
interesting little video
okay.
watch.
The tag team meets the tea.
Yes.
That would be cute. That would be cute. All right, so grab your cups, grab whatever you got, because you already know what it is.
Yes.
I can't with this one.
This girl.
And remember that discretion is the key before spilling your tea. Clink.
Yes, but you better clink.
All right.
Oh, DJ.
Okay, you did this.
You did this. Mm-hmm.
This tea's cute. All right, so
you did this.
what's tea, people? What's the deal? What's cracking? What's going on? How was y'all weekend?
Do over the weekend?
Well, for me, right now, I'm getting prepared for Mr. Devo's birthday party, which is this Friday and Saturday.
Coming up.
Yeah, this coming up. So I'm getting myself prepared for that. I got some more music to download and, other stuff to get ready.
You're DJing?
Friday.
Yes.
Where at?
In Brooklyn. In Brooklyn.
Okay.
Friday is the house party. Saturday is at the club. So I'm getting myself
so you're at the
prepared
house party
for.
then.
Oh yeah, and Devo's gonna be in for a big surprise.
Oh, okay. Surprises galore.
Yeah, so this is my first week back to work after a week-long vacation, and it actually felt like 2 weeks. Because as soon as I walk in, this client had a fight, this one's in jail.
Girl,
I'm
you missed a whole bunch apparently, right?
I'm like, I need another vacation.
So your job is like my job. You take a couple of days off, the whole shit done changed.
New staff members, I'm like, what's your name? Like, they built an office
but not your Jack name, another staff.
Yes.
They built an office right next to my, not an office, but a cubicle. We got a new housing specialist. And the other day, I walk in, and my supervisor said, oh, Melanie said good morning to you. I was like, oh, I'm not even used to this space being there. I'm like, hey, how you doing?
Ooh.
So, no shade or anything.
No, but that was shade.
I'm just not used to that space being there and somebody sitting there. So, I just got to get used to it.
So you no longer have the corner cubicle anymore?
No, I have an office where I can...
Oh, you have an
Yes,
okay,
girl.
Let me make that very clear. I have an office.
Oh, you have an office?
Yes, I can close the door.
You better be able to close.
She can't close nothing. There's no door.
she can close her eyes. And
okay, she might be able to put up a sheet.
No, that ain't gonna work.
No, not with new clients around.
Okay.
That is not going to work.
Diva?
Diva? Girl, Diva did nothing, okay? She was fried this weekend. No, I just worked. Ever since the house fire, I haven't been out. Like, I haven't been out because, not for nothing, I really have no clothes to wear. I'm just saying. Did I chop myself?
Yes, you did.
I'll drink to that.
But no, I haven't been out. I haven't wanted to be out. I'm just trying to get myself and my family situated in our next new place. That's it.
Lovely.
Sorry. Thank you guys for all the Facebook love, the support, and the concerns for with the fire and everything. I really, really appreciate it.
Whoa. Okay.
Wow.
I would say my weekend was as dry as yours.
Okay.
Probably.
Yeah, you might need to take a sip.
So there was no wet nothing around this way?
No, there was nothing wet. Oh, well, actually, hold on. There was...
You You might need to take a sip.
Wait, you better do that.
There was some things wet over the weekend. I wasn't wet, but
some things you can't share. Then.
Yeah, some things I can't share.
Discretion is the key.
Okay, it surely is.
But girl, you gonna spill that tea later on, right?
I will.
Okay.
I got you. Cause girl, it's wet.
Oh, okay, go. Okay, let's get
But yeah, I went to Jersey. I hung out with my father, my gay father. And finally saw his apartment after it being like a year because we both moved to Jersey at the same time, got our apartments, and I never went to go see his, but he came to see mine. So that was pretty cool, but that was it. Other than that, it was like it's dry.
Very dry. Except for that one wet part.
Except for that one wet part. That wet was wet.
So yes. What?
What?
Girl, I was about to move the show on.
So was I.
Okay, so let's get into this.
All right, let's get it. So y'all know, grab your cups. Let's get a sip for this spot of tea. All right, so a lot happened this week. A lot of
this week happened.
Okay, I don't know what was going on with this week, but
because girl, she was busy.
Okay, watch your legs.
No
dog.
pun intended.
Oh, girl.
It's okay. It's okay.
Girl, what pun are you talking about?
No pun. I don't know.
That wasn't a pun.
Okay, so first off,
Ray a play on words.
Okay. Ray J decides that he just wants to go and blast his sister's business all across the land.
Ooh, girl, come on, now. You know you gotta keep the family. What happens behind the family stays with the family.
Okay. Ray J went
that
would be Ryan. That's what I'm getting to. Ray J went and he confirmed. Oh, I'm gonna need you to not go die. But he confirmed that
you're gonna throw your kid.
Okay, because I'm over it. Because it died. He confirmed that Brandy and Ryan, which was Brandy's fiance, have officially split. He went into the interview saying that they were done, confirming everything. Here's my thing.
Oh, girl, heels gotta come off.
Ray J.
I got on Tim, and my feet.
You didn't learn your lesson.
Okay.
No, girl.
Ray J, why would you figure that was your place to go tell America that your sister's relationship was now done? I don't think that was your place, nor that was your right, and
that was so not classy.
Okay, not classy at all. And for you to be a Norwood, you know y'all handle business a little bit differently. Mm-hmm. So, Brandy, I think you need to take it to Ray J and give him one wish, and let
check
him
his
know.
Ass.
Okay, check him, boo. Check him at the door.
Damn Horwood.
Okay, Horwood.
Ray J Horwood.
Okay.
Because he got that wood.
Because he hit it first.
Okay.
He hit it.
Then next, Latavia. Miss Latavia.
Oh.
Latavia.
Former
Destiny Child member. Okay.
Oh, that chick, the one that was singing the harmonies in the background. Her.
Girl, that was all of them.
Okay, and not for nothing, because Latavia, she did her top notes. She hit her notes all the time. But Latavia is joining the cast of R&B Divas Atlanta.
Oh, is that show going to get canceled too?
Now,
because you see what happened when Latoya Luckett joined Single Ladies.
Just okay. Saying. Now, my thing on this is, first and foremost, Latavia, you are no one's diva. Okay? Let's get that straight. Because they already have Selena Johnson, who's on the show, which in my particular head, I don't see Selena as a diva either. Kiki Wyatt, you know she a diva.
Kiki. Girl, her name is Kiki.
Kiki.
Okay.
Kiki.
Kiki. You know Kiki.
Stop calling me.
You know she's a diva.
Then you also have, what's my other girl? If you really want to touch it, if you really want to touch me tonight.
I know the song, but
I
can't get her name out.
What is her name?
Well,
Monifa. Okay, you got Monifa on there. Which Monifa, everybody that's on the show really ain't divas. Mm-mm. Let me just say that.
They're just divas.
They're divas in training.
Exactly, in training. So Latavia is joining this cast. Mind you, there's also a new woman that's joining the cast as well. I paid no attention to her because she looks like she's a nobody.
She's irrelevant.
Now, I don't understand why Latavia is going to even be on this show. Because what do you have to talk about? You're going to talk about everything that happened in Destiny's Child, and no one wants to see you and Q.
She can't talk about it because I think there's a gag order.
Well, if there is,
I think.
No one wants to hear about her and Q, and they love child that she's about to have. So, what's gonna be your storyline? That's what I want to know. Boom. Next up, ladies first. I don't know. I just felt Queen Latifah. I was channeling her for a minute. Then Porsha Stewart, Porsha and Kenya Moore.
Girl.
Okay. Can we talk about this? Real Housewives of Atlanta. We might as well just keep it in Atlanta since we're talking about Atlanta.
Yes.
The reunion was taped earlier this week, and Porsha Stewart and Kenya Moore got into a huge
cat fight.
Huge puss fight.
Girl, you can't even call it a fight because she got her ass whooped.
Okay. Now, it was allegedly reported that Kenya Moore bought a whole bunch of sex toys to the reunion.
She did.
To kind of throw them in Portia's face and imply things about Porsha because she run around calling her a beard, all this, that, and the third. Well, Porsha Stewart said, I might be a little bit, not a little bit, but a little bit in size. And I'm not having this no more. I'm not standing for this. Bitch, fuck you. And she got up and launched and whooped Kenya Moore's ass.
Bitch, she was all in her ass.
Now, not for nothing, Porsha, I feel you. Because everyone has their points where they get to. And Miss Kenya Moore, she has been trying you. She's been going to bat with you for a while now. Actually, for 2 seasons. If we really want to get into it, because she was going at Porsha when she was married to Cordell. So, Kenya, I kind of feel like what you got, you deserved. And you stay in that zone.
But I hope she learned her lesson.
Moving right along.
Okay. And then...
So, staying in Atlanta still? Yes, let's do here. Let's go here.
Go here?
Yeah, go here.
Okay. He was going...
Well,
I'm sorry.
Boston.
Okay, girl, whatever.
Okay.
Well, we can drive up to Boston. Let's drive up to Boston.
Let's drive up to Boston by way of Atlanta.
All right, let's stop in Boston. Benzino. If y'all haven't heard, his mother passed away. He was at his mother's funeral, and he got popped 3 times.
Allegedly by his nephew.
No, it wasn't allegedly.
It was his nephew. Now, it has been reported that Benzino, he's in stable condition. He's okay. What I want to know is, why is your nephew coming after you at your mama funeral, shooting you and popping a cat in your ass?
See, they had been having issues for a while, him and the nephew. And the nephew was like, you know what? This is the perfect time to go. Because Benzino has been, staying in Atlanta since he's been filming Love and Hip Hop Atlanta.
Exactly.
So he was in Boston for the funeral, and the nephew was like, you know what? This is my opportunity to get him. Pop, 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 pop.
Well, I can't wait till those teas spill out.
Yes.
As to
get the full details.
Okay, full details, and we'll bring y'all all the way full circle on that situation.
360.
And then the last
Where we driving to now?
I guess we could come back to New York.
Okay.
The last spot of tea, which I feel is the biggest tea of this whole week.
No, girl, this is the most.
This is the
juiciest tea
this juiciest tea of this week. Girl, Danity Kane is going on tour. Woo!
Girl, that was horrible.
I'm sorry.
Because Danity is not just going on tour. They're coming to New York.
Yes, they're coming to New York.
On June 3rd.
June 3rd. The No Filter tour.
Yes, No Filter.
Dawn, let me tell you something. I've emailed you. I've called you. I need you to email me or call me back because we need our tickets. We need our backstage passes. And we need that good old Danity Kane interview. So... get it through back to us, baby. Because we love you.
Can I let you know something?
What?
I already have my ticket. I know. And
that concludes your spot of tea. DJ Headache, what's the music?
Oh, God.
I love you too.
Spot of tea is over.
No, girl. That was personal tea, too.
Anyway, what I'm going to start off with is a little different. I'm going to just start off with...
Wait, sidebar. He is pissed?
Yes.
What you mean? Girl, your face is telling.
It was reading?
Your face was reading.
Yeah, you got to work on that.
I can't. My face always tells what I'm saying.
Okay, back to music.
Go ahead. Get to the music.
I'm going to start off with the new releases that's coming up for April.
You better hurry up because we're at the end of the month.
Okay.
April 1st, Mobb Deep. The infamous
still around?
Mobb Deep. Yes, April 1st.
Okay.
It must be some underground.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
April 14th, Iggy Azalea, the new classic.
I love me some Iggy. I ain't gonna lie.
She's good. Sort of shade.
Okay.
Here's more shade. April 22nd, Khalees, Food. Who's really gonna buy that album?
Girl, I'm hungry. I might buy it.
Okay, I just might buy it because I want to hear about her jerk ribs.
Yes.
Like, that's it.
Okay, now Nori is set to release his new mixtape, Nor'easter, on 4/20, which is Easter Sunday.
Bye, Felicia.
The Easter Bunny gonna be fucked up on Easter Sunday.
Okay, he gonna be
long gone.
lean.
All the way leave.
Okay.
Probably gonna be in the park, because
He
I
might
know
climb
I'm gonna
9
be in the
inches.
park that day, getting my stuff together.
Okay.
Anyway, moving
You gonna
along
be passed out around with a bunch of
to
eggs.
No, girl.
Okay.
colorful eggs too.
Mm-hmm.
Sevyn Streeter has a new video featuring Kid Ink, which, like Diva has said, looks like Chris Brown's cousin.
His cousin, his brother,
something.
some kind of family member.
Bitch,
But
just
the
a
name-
better version.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
a cuter version now.
The name of the song is
It's like
called
you need to get like a
Next.
little concealer for here because he's looking a little tired in the video.
The name of the song is called Next, and she has her video.
Mm-hmm.
We just watched it, so what are your takes on the video
Well,
itself?
I think the video was really, really nice. Like her body,
I love Sevyn Streeter.
her body, and that bra she had on with the,
with the blue and black,
yes, with the
and
blue
it
and black
crossed.
bra. Yes.
Yes, Teddy wants that bra.
I need a
Yes.
push
Mhm.
for it. But okay, chill, girl. Shit.
Okay, next
Hey,
is
Vicky.
Rush Davis. Sin pays the bills.
Was that one?
He said that was supposed to be like the stripper
It sounds
song.
like a
No,
stripper
that was no
song.
stripper song. Maybe the beat, maybe,
Yeah.
but the words were not no damn stripper
No,
song.
not the words, definitely not, but the beat itself, yeah.
Okay, I wasn't really paying attention.
Okay.
That says a lot right there.
Girl, my face said it all.
Next, last but not least, you know I always got to do something for the reggae fans. Mr. Vegas,
You damn sure.
Road.
I'm not gonna do that to you. I ain't gonna do it to you. I'll leave you alone.
He has this song called Road. We listened to the song earlier, and for me, being the fact that I love reggae, it sounds like an old school
Girl,
type
you
of
just
beat
keep
to it.
setting it up for me to take it. I'm not gonna do it to you
Okay,
tonight.
okay.
So, you guys,
It was okay, cause being I'm the American that doesn't listen to reggae, the American that doesn't listen to reggae. Just saying. It's a cute song, but for me, I would need a drink in my hand, in my system, and then I can wind to it. I'll be good.
Oh.
But it's not something I would go download on my own. I'll tell you that much right now.
Teddy,
It's alright.
This
after
bitch
you were
is-
just
wait,
whining over there in the corner
This
and
bitch
it's
is
all right.
salty. Are you still on that Diddy the Kane?
Oh, bitch, that done
Bitch,
flew
you is
over my head. That done
salty?
flew over my head like that Malaysian flight.
That
Disappeared.
Anyway,
Okay.
moving along to Fashion Diva.
Girl, that was it?
Yes.
I thought you had like 10 things to talk about.
No. get your life.
I had
Oh.
to scratch 2 things.
Oh, okay. So this week in fashion, we're gonna start with
This bitch.
a luxury retail giant, Neiman Marcus. So Neiman Marcus could be coming to New York City at the forthcoming Hudson Yards. The Bergdorf Goodman owned store is in talks with the developer of the Hudson Yards to open a 200,000 square foot multi-level retail store on the corner of 30th Street and 10th Avenue. Girl, what's the question?
Don't we already have a Neiman Marcus in New York?
Not in New York City. There is one in New York.
Oh shit, that's
There's
right.
one in New York. There's one in Jersey,
And
which
it's-
is the two closest ones. But there's
Yeah.
not one in New York City.
in New York City.
So yes.
Okay, I can see it.
Is that answer your question?
Yes, thank you, fashion.
You're welcome.
Ew.
But you get geography in it too,
The what?
Geography in it too.
Okay,
Yes.
twerk.
See, apparently, that shit does work, in school.
Okay, twerk out.
Next up in fashion, I want to talk about Miss Zoe Saldana. because she is the new face of L'Oreal Paris Cosmetics. She will appear in several print ads, several television commercials, and E! News is doing an exclusive broadcast on the actress's first photo shoot, and that's going to air Sunday night at 7 p.m. and 11 p.m. and then again Monday, same time, 7 and 11. So you guys can see it. Check it out. And if you guys miss it because, let's say you don't see this video or hear this show until like later on, go to enews.com and you can see it right there on their website. Next off, I want to talk about wedding season. We're at the end of March. April is like literally like 2 days from now. Is it 2 days? Yeah, okay.
A day and a half.
April is tomorrow. I thought there's 31 days. No, there are no 31 days in March, sweeties. Tomorrow is the 1st.
No, bitch. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Anyway, so, we're at the very beginning of wedding season, and I just thought you guys would be interested to know that the average wedding costs about $29,800.
There is 31 days in March.
I thought so, bitch. I thought so.
April 1st is the 1st.
My bad.
You stopped reading text messages.
No. I was checking the month.
Mm-hmm.
I was.
Mm-hmm. But I thought you guys would be interested to know that the average wedding costs $29,858.
That is somebody's salary.
Girl, that's a lot.
Whose wedding is that?
The average wedding.
What wedding is $30,000?
Girl, let me break it down for you as to how you get to this $30,000. So
that won't be my wedding.
The reception and the venue costs you about $13,385. The average engagement ring, which I know from experience because that's myself.
That's what you do.
Is about $5,598. So let's say if you decide you want to go with a live band instead of a DJ, no offense, and no shade, that would cost you $3,469. For florists and decor, like decorations and stuff like that, $2,069. And then for the bride's dress and the groom's tux, $5,337. So that's how if you add those all up, that's how you get to your total $29,858. $29,858. That's how you get to your total.
And the price of divorce 3 years later, priceless.
No girl.
The price of divorce is more than the wedding.
Yes, honey, and especially if there's assets involved.
Okay.
Oh, you're looking clearly over $100,000.
Okay.
That's why I said priceless.
You better go ask Phaedra how much she gonna have to pay.
But not for nothing. I don't know if you guys ever noticed. That's why most couples, like when they have when there's lots and lots and lots of money involved, they usually don't divorce right away.
It takes them months.
Unless they have a prenup. But if there's no prenup involved, they don't divorce right away. That's why sometimes a divorce takes years. Because that shit is super expensive.
Okay.
The next thing I want to talk about in wedding season for fashion is something that I didn't even know was going on. Evan Ross and Ashley Simpson celebrated their engagement party Wednesday. Yes, girl. I don't even see the couple. Just saying.
Who and who?
Okay, so Ashley Simpson, Jessica Simpson's little sister.
Okay, Tuna Fish sister.
Okay. And Evan Ross, Dinah Ross's son. Girl, they're engaged. I didn't know they were even dating.
First of all,
but I know they were fucking.
Can I stop you all the way before you get in?
Go ahead.
This is the problem and I think we talked about this last week. This is the problem now. Evan, we all know you's a big old girl.
Oh no, he's linked to a lot of girls.
Okay,
not you are girls. I mean girls.
I are
girls.
Okay,
he gets the pussy.
Which by
the boy pussy? He gets the pussy.
Girl. Okay, I don't see this at all. But go ahead.
Yeah, I mean allegedly he was supposed to be had been a womanizer. I don't know. I guess he turned off his leaf. But so like I said, Ashley Simpson and Evan, they celebrated their engagement, and they kind of upped the glam factor as far as engagement parties go because Ashley.
Nobody's glam.
No, because not for
in
nothing.
them pictures.
No, because not for nothing. Typically, when you you have an engagement party, it's like indoors somewhere. It's regular like cocktail dresses and stuff like that. No, they were like, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to do it the young Hollywood way. Ashley showed up. Where is it at? Hold on, I'm sorry. I lost my place now. Okay, so Ashley and Evan, they showed up wearing coordinating ivory and gold looks. Ashley was wearing a gold dress and tunic with a fab feathered headpiece, which I know you hated the headpiece, as you guys can see here. And then Evan, as to quote what Teddy said, showed up looking like a bear in his short sleeve fur coat. I mean, I think for me, I get what they were going. They're going for like an old Hollywood look. You know, what did I say exactly? Old Hollywood money. But I don't know. I'd rather see what the wedding dress and stuff is going to look like. Because, you know, Ashley, she's a little out there. She's a little different.
She's special.
And then also on that side note, their engagement party was the same exact night as Diana Ross's birthday. So it was kind of like a double celebration. Oh, girl, the shade is tight from you today. Sheesh.
Because, first off...
Go ahead.
Lord, my lord.
I feel like I need a drink.
Okay? You want to do old Hollywood, but look nothing like it. Like, it didn't... The ensembles, whoever styled them, if they styled themselves... Look.
Her headpiece was very 1920s inspired. Old Hollywood.
Okay, and then... How you have an engagement party on the same night of your mama's party? Did your mother show up? Did you even care about your mother?
She was there.
Girl, that's too much. Ain't nobody got time for that. I'm over this whole situation.
Okay, so maybe let's change things a little bit and make you feel a little bit better. So, fellas, when you guys get married and at the wedding, you guys, typically get like a silk tie. A silk tie.
Yes.
So
he just got turned up.
You got turned up. You better?
Yes, I'm back. I'm here. What's going on?
So, silk bow ties. They've been so much done. I know you can do like loads of colors, but silk ties, they're just done. Like they're done. They're so passé. What I think you guys should do is look into leather ties, and more specifically, this python tie from Oliver Python SS, valued at $275. You can get this from ChristopherSean.com. I think it's really, really nice. Like it looks like this pretty much.
Yeah, I do like it.
It's really, really nice. It's something different. It's very fierce.
It's definitely a piece that would separate you from
everybody else.
Everyone else.
Exactly. The next bow tie I want to give you guys a thought of, which I just thought it was funny. That's the only why I'm mentioning it. Is this Leggo bow tie?
That shit looks crazy.
But not for nothing. It's real Legos.
I would have hoped
It's real Legos. Like it's not like something that's cut out to look like Legos. It's real Legos. And it's valued at $29. You can get it from SD.com. Another one that I'm thinking about, like let's say you're the guy in your life or yourself, you're a little more rustic, or he's a little more rustic. So why not get him a wooden bow tie by Carl?
The lumberjack.
Yes, the lumberjack. The lumberjack in your life. He's swinging that wood.
It could be a female because you got a couple females out here that's in construction.
Yes. This wooden bow tie is by Carl and it's valued at $65. And you can get this at woodenbowtie.com, which I thought that website was like so ironic for it to be a wooden bow tie.
Mm-hmm.
Next up, I have... Oh, girl, I can talk about that? Oh, shit. Forgot something. Next up, I want to know, are you trying to go green? Are you trying to save the planet? Because you guys can try this recycled paper bow tie. Valued at $30. Also at
Who the hell's going to wear a recycled bow tie?
Girl, it's recycled paper. It's
recycled paper bow tie.
Listen, it's for someone who's trying to go green.
Well, not for nothing.
Save the planet.
We recycle toilet paper and bottles and everything else.
I'll get you a brown bag and we can just make it into a bow tie.
Oh, girl, I ain't wearing no damn paper tie.
That might be cute.
And no, I ain't doing it. And then finally for my trendsetters, because I know you guys will love this, because I know for the trendsetters, you guys don't want to look like everybody else. You don't want to be caught out there. You want to be ahead of the curve.
You know it.
Because, I did kind of chop you a little bit last week, so I forgot to give you that. You guys
chop you?
Girl, you don't remember?
Watch the video.
If you don't remember, then forget it.
Anyway,
you guys should try this Peacock bow tie. Now, I know saying it...
Oh, I remember.
It's like, Peacock. Girl, what am I doing to Peacock? But it's really cute, and it's super flashy for your everyday life. Valued at $189 from brackishbowties.com. And that's it. Actually, no, it's not. Wait, hold on. I do for one thing. Oh, that's thought. And lastly, but not least, Miss Tory Burch. She announced that she will begin to produce men's accessories for spring 2015. So expect to see like leather goods, like such as wallets, belts, briefcases, maybe some shoes. You know that she was a little dicey on that one. Mm-hmm. And then she also announced that she's gonna have an activewear line. So she's gonna have like running clothes, yoga clothes, and then just casual stuff. Cause you know Tory Burch, she's a little more high end. She's really more known for her handbags, like with the great leather. So of course that leather trend is gonna follow into the men's line, but she's also gonna venture out into the activewear.
That should be interesting.
Yeah, it's gonna be really interesting. It's gonna be hella expensive too.
All right.
And now that's it. Treaty fashion.
Ew. All right, y'all.
Girl, that was messy.
Okay.
Saved it though.
Saved it. Reeled it bitch back in. All right, y'all. I hope y'all ready for this team, cause it's serious. It's very much serious. You better pass me my cup in the name. Each time I take a sip for this tea. All right. So, the tea for this week, and I need to stop doing that. But, okay, I be wanting to play. Come sit. Sit on my lap. Hey.
Come sit on that lap.
Okay.
Nah, not you, girl. Stay over there.
You gay or nah?
Gay?
Gay.
Or nah?
Or nah? Nah. Pretty much it being about acceptance and tolerating of the lifestyle of gay people and how others, whether you're straight, you're gay, because you do have some gay people out here that are gay and still very much prejudiced against their own kind, so to speak, that accept the lifestyle, but
only to a certain extent.
Only to a certain extent.
There's that glass ceiling thing going on.
So, here's what I pose to you guys. Why is that an issue? Why is it okay for people to go around and say, oh yes, I accept, you being gay, or I accept the gay lifestyle.
What they always say is, yes, I love the gays. Oh my God, you guys are so fun and so cool. Oh my God, I love the gays. But yet in the same fucking breath, like, oh, that nigga's real gay.
Okay.
No homo.
No. And then they don't want to be involved with you, don't want to speak to you. Oh no, you can't talk to me in public. Bitch, go around the back.
Yes. Let's talk about that rapper.
Okay, Fly Young Red. Now,
this way you get an idea of what we're talking about.
Exactly. Last week, and we wanted to talk about this last week, but we figured we would just make it into our topic. Fly Young Red proceeded to put out a video, as well as a song, called Throw That Boy Pussy.
Girl.
Now, the video came out, and
that's not the only thing that came out.
Okay, as well as a whole bunch of people's opinions, and a lot of people did not particularly like the video. They didn't take to the video for a number of reasons. One, the fact that Fly Young Red looks straight.
Girl, he looks very straight.
And that was a problem for a lot of people because they felt like, okay, here's a gay rapper who looks straight, and they are now threatened by this because they possibly feel like that, if he is, if he looks straight and he raps, then, these other people could be in their families that look straight and rap. So that was the problem one. Okay? And then
excuse me for 1 second.
Okay?
Oh my gosh.
And then the second problem was that the guys in the video, shaking a rump and doing all that.
Now, the one thing I don't agree on is the name of the song is "Shake That."
Throw that boy pussy.
Throw that boy pussy. Not for nothing. He could have found some dudes with fatter asses to shake.
He most certainly could have.
Okay,
he most certainly could have, and he could have.
That's the one thing I like with the video. But continue.
And at first, I was with, I guess you could say, America on the video because I personally was just like, I thought, I felt like he was exploiting gay men in a whole nother light. But then I really, really sat back and watched it because, I got into the song and I was loving it.
You got to get into the lyrics.
And get into the lyrics. It's no different than any other rap song that's out here because you could get a straight rapper on any of these songs and they're gonna talk about and say the same things that Fly Young Red said about, fucking and partying and spending money. It's the same thing applied to the gay lifestyle.
And actually what I did was while I was listening to it, I changed the he's into she's and it sounded like that's what's already out.
Exactly. And not for nothing.
It's no different than what's already out.
And if there was females, the females would be replaced with all the dudes in the video shaking their ass.
Yeah.
So what exactly is the problem? Why do y'all continuously say that y'all accept us, but only accept us to a certain point?
Mm.
Then that means you're not accepting us. You're just tolerating us.
Exactly.
So why is that such a big issue? If you say that you accept it, then accept it. And that be that. Either you participate in what you want to participate in and you still accept it, and then you step yourself away from the situation, or you say, I can't do this at all.
But see, a lot of people...
Why play the fence?
I was going to say, they skate the fence. Like, they play both sides of it. Like, they're like, okay, yes, like I said earlier, oh my god, I love the gays, and you guys are like so funny, you guys are so cool, whatever. But then on the same note, it's like, let's say when it comes to... Let's continue with Young Red, right?
Mm-hmm.
Young Red. When it comes to like the hip hop industry, right? It's like when Frank Ocean came out, everybody was like in support of him, coming out, as even though he came out as bisexual, and support him, coming out to who he was.
Exactly.
But yet, on the flip side, in the private light, he's being shunned for who he is because now a lot of rappers don't want to work with him anymore. Like they're like saying like, oh no, he's not. I mean, I know like you got to be hot, for the one to want to work with you.
Mm-hmm.
And right now he's not hot; his iron is cold. But they're still kind of like, they're still kind of exploiting. They're still like pushing him like to the wayside. Like, listen, like, yeah, that's you, but I don't want to fuck with that. And that's the thing that like kind of like irks my nerves. Like, either you support me all the way around, or you don't support me.
Exactly.
But you see, the difference is what I've noticed is people won't accept a gay male, but they will accept a gay female quicker.
For one reason. A lot
quicker.
For one reason. And it's because of men. Men find that shit sexy. Why? I cannot understand, because it does nothing for me. But...
Clearly.
Men find that shit sexy. Women are like, alright, whatever. And not for nothing. But not for nothing. In recent times, it's cool. It's the cool thing to do for a girl to be gay. Or bisexual, or to be with another girl, because that's just the trendy thing to do right now.
That's the what?
The trendy thing to do right
now.
now.
I thought you said that's the trendy thing to do.
No, the trend. Sorry,
I was about to
the
be
trendy
like,
thing to do right now.
Because if you look at it, let's say I'm putting it out there, Nicki Minaj, she comes out and say, "Oh, I'm bisexual." Any rapper would work with her, but let it be a male rapper. It's gonna be totally different.
But not something. Really pay attention to that, right? Because Nicki Minaj says she's bisexual, right? But all her lyrics are about her and being with another guy, being with a guy, not being with a girl. So the bitch is not bisexual.
No, I'm just saying.
She may be sexually bisexual, but as far as owning it
to the public eye,
exactly,
and
that's what I'm saying.
She's not.
For her to be bisexual privately, any rapper would work with her regardless because she's a female.
Yeah.
Like you said with Frank Ocean, he comes out and nobody wants to work with him. So it's like they're quick to accept a female before they accept a male.
Yeah.
So it's like if you go down to the village, for the most part now you see mostly a lot of females. You rarely see that many dudes down there.
Girl, what village you been to?
Okay. No, I mean you see a lot, but not as many as before. Because
I haven't been down there in a while,
but I mean the times I've been there, I see a lot more lesbians.
Because not for nothing, there are more girls in this world than there are boys.
Okay.
And so that's what that is. If you just pay attention, no matter where you go, anywhere you go, you'll see more females than you'll see males, gay or straight. But that's just because population-wise, there's more females born than boys. Like, I think there's like, for every one boy is born, I think there's like 3 girls that are born, something like that. So that's
right.
That's what happens with that.
And then y'all always want to know why more men is coming out gay, because there's always more females to be had, to be born. Damn it. Sorry.
God, anyway, bitch, you gonna fuck my train of thought up. I'm so, yeah. Okay, go ahead, continue. Cause I thought I was gonna say now. I really thought I was gonna say.
Oh boy.
But it bothers me. It bothers me to no end, because one, I kind of feel like this is also why we as, I guess, what do I want to call us? Not a society.
Community.
A community. Thank you. We as a community, why are we still split on views?
Because, okay, this is my opinion. I feel that society, yes, right word, society, feels that, you know, if you're gay, you should be one way. You should look one way. You should act one way.
Of course, that's because they have one depicted image of us,
and you should do certain things. Like we like us. Take us for example. We're doing, you know, this YouTube show.
Mm-hmm.
But what society says we should do, we should be interior designers or hairdressers,
okay,
or stylists or something. So yes, girl, do your hair.
Or fashion designers.
Yes, or fashion designers or whatever. And even then, they're kind of like shunned upon, the fashion designers. Like, yeah, you know, a lot of the fashion designers.
But they have their own school, faggots and training.
Yes. FIT, bitch.
It's right there on 7th Avenue.
Mm-hmm. 7th Avenue and
between 29th and 28th.
Something like that.
Yes.
But what it is that they feel that, you know, we should fit this mold. We should fit a certain mold. So, like I said, I'm gonna bring it back to Young Red.
Young Red.
Girl, I can't remember his name.
I don't know.
Fly
you know,
Red.
like you said, you know, he's a gay rapper that looks extremely straight.
Mm-hmm.
And there are, girl, pay attention. And and they feel that, you know, because he, you know, looks one way, he shouldn't, you know, do the other thing. Basically.
Okay, but and if that's the case, who the hell is America or anyone else to tell us? Because y'all don't tell heterosexuals what they should look like, or maybe I do, because it's
not really
planted on magazines and on the internet and in videos what y'all should look like. But even y'all don't have a problem with that. Y'all don't walk around, and it's a problem like, why don't we look like this? Why don't we act like this? But when it's flipped, it's a problem. When it's brought to, I guess, the gay life, it's a problem. The gay community, it's a problem.
And it's also another thing too that kind of plays a part in it too is because you guys have social media sites.
Of course.
You know, no names necessary. But you know, you know, I know you've come across the one profile that says
no fast, no femmes.
Well, everybody says that.
Okay.
They don't necessarily stick to that, but they don't
say
that. But you know, like they said, no fats, no
fat
femmes.
and themselves.
You know, muscle dudes only. You know, athletic only. And then not for nothing, those people tend to be the people who are not what that is. Like they want to live the fantasy of, you know, what they think is
or
perfect.
what they want.
I'm glad you just said that. I'm so glad you just said that. And the reason why is because I think now it's time for a change. And I think this is way late. It's way overdue. We as a community need to start coming out of our shells. Shells.
Okay.
There has been a lot of groundbreaking and major drastic changes to the gay community. And I think we need to start standing up more and start doing more stuff to make us as a community and be taken a bit more seriously. And let the general population know, like, this is what we're not going to stand for anymore. And it's just about being unified. I think we need to come together and really everybody be on one accord and stop worrying about everything else. We all know what we look like. We go around, oh, my body should look this way, or I should kind of, dress like this, or just because of you being a top or a bottom or whatever. I think just be who you are. Dress how you want to dress. As long as you love yourself and you accept yourself and you're okay with yourself, bitch, bye. Yes. Tell everybody to have several and watch my back.
Get your life.
Okay? Because enough is enough. Either you're going to... And I also think that we all need to get to a point where we don't care and or are worried about...
the next person.
Not only the next person, but just the acceptance level and us being accepted. Bitch, we're here. We're a force to be reckoned with. And if you don't like it, two tears in a bucket. Fuck it. Take it to the stage, bitch.
Yes. But on a personal note, just recently, my coworker, we talk and have lunch and stuff all the time, all together, right? All together all the time. And he dead ass came out. His face is like, "Yo, Kev." He's like, "Yo, you're mad cool for a gay dude." So
I hate comments like that.
I mean, this is someone who I regularly have lunch with. We talk all the time. I mean, I knew that he was straight. I knew that he knew that I was gay. But I just was, for 2 seconds, I was shocked that he even said that. And I had to check him. I was like, listen, I said, not for nothing. I said, me being gay has nothing to do with me being cool at all. I said, why can't I just be a cool dude?
Okay.
Because I said, not for nothing. I said, because whether I was gay or straight, I would be the same person. I would be the same person. I have the same moral values, the same thought process. Well, maybe not the same exact thought process, but because
the same mouth.
I think about something. No, I wouldn't have the same mouth. Definitely not the same mouth.
What?
No, I wouldn't have the same mouth. No.
If I was straight, I would still be cunt as ever. Bitch, you're not going to tell me how I'm going to speak and how... What? I'm straight, and I'm chopping straight people, and I'm chopping the girls, because I know the lingo. Okay? I would. I just would. I'm just saying.
Just like Nene said, is this Peter or Patricia?
Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, I guess if I was straight, bitches would be walking around calling me Patricia. But hold on, there's a big difference because Peter was getting involved in women's business.
Yeah.
That's why she calls him Patricia. Because he want to be all up in they shit.
He want to be one of the girls.
Okay?
The new housewife.
Sitting back, lounging with them on the beach, having a cocktail.
With his hair all done up.
Okay? Laughing with them. Where they do that at? Go be with the men.
So, yes. DJ, you have any other opinions on this?
It is what it is. It's like Teddy said, we're here, we're queer, and we ain't going nowhere. So...
You might be queer.
Girl, I ain't queer.
But
I suck at being dick, but I ain't queer.
You heard it first.
Listen, the girls know we had our conversation before. We know.
My whole thing
I'm not
is
ashamed of my shit.
Like, for me at work, for me personally in my position,
I can deal with them. Mayor.
For me in my position, I'm not gonna put myself out there and let nobody know
Sorry
my
about
business.
that, guys.
That's my personal business. What I do in my own home after the hours of 5 p.m. is nobody's business.
Girl, after the hours, that's too late. Sometimes I need to be 40 hours.
Okay.
Between the hours of 9 and 5, I'll keep it professional.
Girl, between the hours, I open my eyes and close my eyes is my business.
Hold on.
But after work, if somebody was to approach me at work and ask me that question, I'll be like, well, it's none of your business. That's how it is. I've always felt that way. There's no reason for anybody to approach anyone and ask them what's your sexuality.
Well, see, with me, when I'm at work, I'm not at work to make friends or be social. I mean, yeah, if we happen to become friends, that's a bonus. But bitch, I'm at work to make the money, to pay the bills, and further my future. Not to be your best friend.
Like when I had my birthday party, some of my coworkers knew that I was having a birthday party, and they were asking me, "Oh, you're not gonna invite me?" I'm like, "Well, I don't party with coworkers. not to let them know what kind of venue is going to be because that's, like I said, it's none of their business.
Girl,
so I can imagine if I did, it would have been crazy.
This is what you do.
Spell it.
Because not for nothing. Clearly, because those are coworkers, right?
Yeah.
If you clearly wanted them at your party, you would have invited them.
Hello.
Exactly.
So this is what you told me. You said, listen, we are not friends. We are coworkers. Don't ever forget that. We are
End of
coworkers.
conversation.
Don't ever forget that. We are not friends. I do not talk to you on the phone. I do not text you after I clock out.
Okay.
Actually, after I clock out, I don't remember your name.
Okay. I don't even know what cubicle you sit at.
No, remember, I have an office.
Exactly.
Girl, you
don't know what cubicle they sit at because
Exactly.
your door is closed.
Exactly.
I think the other problem is, and I wanted to touch on this really, really quick,
Go ahead.
is that us being gay, I think we also need to stop going to work and showing our asses at work. You are there to work and get your coin, not to be there all outlanderous and want to be voguing and why you at work?
Not for nothing. If you work at a place that you can do that,
that's fine.
Go ahead.
But
if you work at a place of business.
No.
Where they're a little more conservative, then you need to play that motherfucking role. Get conservative.
And we're not trying to tell you, oh, you need to act and or be something that you're not.
Just know there's a time and a place to be who you are.
Exactly. When to turn that dial up or turn it down.
Or if you want to do that and be out there like that, work for an agency that's like that, like the GMHC.
Exactly.
Because I've interviewed for them and I see a
but
lot.
There's other non-gay
I
organizations
know,
that you
but
can
I'm just
still
saying.
be you. Like not like I know I'm kind of double talking myself here. Like if you work at, because I don't think I can think of the time. Max Cosmetics. You can work for Mac and be as open and fucking as gay as you want to be because that's the type of environment it is. But like there's like other offices like where they're very liberal. Like I forgot the name of the law firm. There's a law firm I visited in the city, and they're very liberal. They're very gay friendly. And the receptionist was one of the girls, and he was very much himself. But that's the environment allowed him to do that. Basically, you gotta know your environment, know where you're working at, know who you're working with.
That's sad.
Yes. Anything else to add to this?
I don't think so. I just think that we just need to start taking a stand as a community.
Yeah.
We fight for issues, for other issues, but then don't want to fight for the small stuff. We fight for the big stuff. Point in case, marriage equality. We fought for that. We've gotten it, but now the little shit is still not fixed.
We really still don't fully have marriage equality.
We fully don't.
You know
yeah.
that, right?
But we've made a lot of progression towards it being 100%.
Yeah.
And all I'm saying is, I think we need to backpedal as a community and start working on the things that we left out to solidify us a bit better and make us look a bit more presentable to the general public and for them to take us a bit more seriously. They're probably looking at us like, okay, y'all walking around here with bikinis on and big old feather hats and...
All right, Ashley.
Y'all got on all these colors coming up to Congress talking about, oh, this is what we want?
But not for nothing. You know what I think we should do as a community, as the gay community? We should eliminate the word gay. Because not for nothing, why do we have to be identified as gay people or homosexuals or the LGBT? We should eliminate all that. We should just be fucking people, just regular people.
And if that's the case,
not for nothing. When we talk about straight people, we don't identify them as straight people. They're just like, oh, that's Bill or that's Chuck or that's Lori.
But yet, let it be a gay person, and someone would say, "Oh yeah, you know such and such, right? They're gay."
Yeah.
Or,
but to our straight I'll do that. To our straight female viewers and listeners, right? Because not for nothing, because a lot of you guys have the gay best friend. When you're with your man or whatever, don't introduce your gay best friend as your gay best friend. Because not for nothing, that's a little demeaning. I mean,
it is.
We may not say nothing because because you're our bitch, but. Just be like, This is my best friend, Teddy. And just leave it at that. It doesn't have to need that he's gay or whatever. Let that, cause that's personal and that's private. Like, that's what he does behind closed doors. Or that's who he loves.
And if you're not too sure about your man.
It's not who he is.
just keep an eye on them. That way they don't catch your man.
Somewhere where they're not supposed to be.
Okay.
Because I've been there.
But yeah, but I mean, I think as a community, we should stop using as the adjective. Okay, Michelle's right. My gay friend or my gay whoever, because it's first of all, it's demeaning. It's really demeaning.
I mean, there could be a list of words. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but
that shouldn't be used in bands.
But that one word right there, by us eliminating it, it would give so much more power to our cause. Because we're not just trying to just be seen as gay people. We're trying to be seen as regular whole people.
Exactly. Because we do the same as any
other
person.
A lot of us have better jobs than.
You better talk about it.
Than straight people. Just saying. Because we. Because nothing. We like nice things. We put a little more effort into what we look like.
Okay, just a tad bit.
Some of us, I should say.
Okay.
And we like a lot of us like the nicer things in life. So we have to go out there and get those better jobs so we can make that extra coin so we can live that lifestyle we want to live.
And secretly, I kind of think low key that's why heterosexual people sometimes are a bit more aggressive, defensive towards gay people, because a lot of times in companies and especially in corporate worlds, you have a lot of gay people that hold high positions, and these straight people probably have been there for years, and they mad as hell because
why your eyes got mad?
Because it's serious. They've probably been there for years, and sometimes we as gay people, first of all, we come in and we take charge for some reason.
Yeah.
And, especially when we know our job.
Because nothing by nature, we are, we're always, we put ourselves in the spotlight. Just by nature.
Okay, this is
by
true.
nature. Whether you do it consciously or subconsciously, you put yourself in the spotlight.
So because of that, we tend to usually climb the ladder a little bit quicker than our heterosexual counterpart.
Yeah.
So I think that also has to deal with, I guess, the backlash and all the things that comes towards us, because they get mad at that too, at the fact that we could have only been there for a year and they have been there for 4 years, 5 years, and we've already surpassed them. Yeah. And now we're, they're under us and we're supervising them.
Look at my job,
manager.
For example.
Exactly.
I've been there for 5 years, but there's other people that's been there longer than me, and now I'm supervising them.
And
because like I said, we have the drive and the motivation. Now, it might not necessarily be the right drive and motivation, but it's a drive and motivation.
It is. It definitely is. Okay. Because we could all keep going.
And that's nothing. I had to get to work, too.
Okay? So. We can all keep going about this. However, we're gonna cut it right here. Again, we always continuously want to thank you guys for supporting us and watching us every week on youtube.com/TheTNYC. Also, we thank you for listening to us every week on Liberated Audio, where we drop bars every Tuesday at 11 a.m. and 8 p.m. Make sure you click that blue button on Instagram.
Turn it green.
At
THA_TNYC.
Bam. And also remember, for all your questions, suggestions, advice before tea, anything that you have for us, that you want to ask us personally,
email us at THE, that's New York, that's NEWYORK @gmail.com.
Bam.
Check out our, do we do a Facebook already?
Yeah. No.
Check out our Facebook page. That's facebook.com/THA_TNYC /
Okay.
And check out our personal Instagram pages, our personal Facebook pages, and I guess that's it, right?
That's it.
Are we all communicated up?
Yeah. I think we are.
I mean, you want to give your phone number or something?
Okay.
No, do you?
But your Jack name? You the whore, honey.
No, what's your real name and not your Jack name?
Okay.
I don't have a Jack name.
As always,
there's no name.
We want you to remember that. Hold on. No, see, I'm going somewhere different. Come back. I want you guys to remember who we are. I'm Teddy P.
DJ Headache.
Diva.
And remember that the tea has been served. And we will see y'all when?
Next week.
Girl, get it together.
Yes, girl, because listen.
What is wrong with you?
I don't know.
You got your life?
Got my life.
You got your life?
Got my life.
Can we serve it right now?
Serve
All the way?
All the way.
All the way?
All the way.
The tea has been served.
Okay, bitch, I'm done with you.
Okay, you were. We'll see y'all next week. We love y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Peace and blessings. Peace.
I had a moment.